And alright, I just started streaming. Everyone can hear you, Mike. Everyone. 2, 1.
And we should. Alright, we're there. Any Mike.
Yes. Join.
They changing climates and replacing humans and fracking soils while bulldozing forests, but they can't defeat us. They could not destroy us. For the average team,
here we go.
After cream, GMOs extracting cheese with everyone on my TV.
Well, hey, you know. It started.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA.
You get everyone, I get everyone. I love it.
Today's game, we have a matchup with
Let's go. Yeah, get out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
In the NFL. It's Kelvin Benjamin going up against Mike Evans. With that, let's get out to Raymond James Stadium.
That's unfortunate.
And Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, we are at a site that's played host to 2 Super Bowls, and that's Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Oh, I think the Bucs.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay football. Opening kickoff of the game. I can't believe you saw that. I guess, Charles, that's something as a coach you go and premeditated, right? Maybe you saw something.
Phenomenal job beginning to this game. What else do you think we have in store for us today?
Excited to find out. Just getting the party started here with a recovered onside kick. They come out here in the eye. They go play action here on first down. On the catch, this is Russell Shepard. A nice gain of 21 yards.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
They'll run the option left. They find some open field here. Cuts it out here, left sideline. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. And this offense can air it out, and when they do, you have to key on Mike Evans.
And we do think about his catch radius first and foremost. A tall, lean receiver, but he actually can make some agile plays as well.
Winston. Deep drop. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. 3rd down here. And the starting crew defensively for Carolina.
It's real easy to talk about Thomas Davis coming back from multiple knee injuries, but he wants his play on the field to be the story.
On third down, Winston. And this is going to be incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And Myers has it over the middle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Brandon Myers from 21 yards away. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead.
That's it. You are not prepared. You are not prepared. I'm going to help you out. I feel bad. I'm going to help you out. You're not.
Thank you.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. After the touchdown, Aguayo now ready for the kickoff. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Newton on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. And what about this offense, Charles? Specifically, what about Jonathan Stewart?
He makes sure everything goes. Put the ball in his chest and watch him run. Can run with power inside, but has enough speed that when he gets outside, he can cause a lot of trouble.
2nd and 10. Newton again. And the tight end Dixon left side. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. The starting 11 defensively for Tampa Bay.
Levante David is a tackling machine. He's always where the ball is.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Throwing on third down, Newton. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. 15 yards through the air on a first down.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back. Yeah. He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
So a defensive brain lapse there and an encroachment penalty.
Sometimes when you don't watch the football and make sure that it's snapped, you're watching the offensive player, and they can influence you occasionally and look like they're getting ready to move, and the officials don't detect it.
From the 50, Newton. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And the man that just caught that ball, the Panthers' leading receiver the last 2 weeks in weeks 12 and 13, Ted Ginn. Week 13, 80 yards and a touchdown.
He has really started to come on as a primary receiver. And remember, Kelvin Benjamin missed all of last season. Came back. We thought he for sure he'd be the #1 target for Cam Newton, and often is. In the last 2 weeks, as you noted, Ted Ginn Jr. has played awfully well. How about that catch he made against New Orleans on a Thursday night a couple of weeks ago? And then this past game, really showing his speed and now his hands.
And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. First and goal. Defense with their backs against the wall. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
To throw is Newton. Looking for Ginn, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Quan Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And Tampa Bay heading back out for an offensive series. And we were talking about this before the game off air, Charles. So many injuries to this offense this year. The latest occurrence against the Chargers in Week 13, Cecil Shorts, he's now gone.
Another wide receiver hurt because remember Vincent Jackson, their #2 receiver, was hurt earlier this year. So they've had to make a lot of adjustments. A lot of attention on Mike Evans, their top receiver, one of the best ones in the game. But guys like Adam Humphries have come along and given them quality play. And Jaquiz Rodgers really held the fort for them while they were waiting to get Doug Martin back.
Now it's Ginn.
Beautiful.
Getting set to take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better. And that's the kind of pass that adds up over time, Brandon. You may not have picked up a first down there, but if you keep chipping away at it, eventually big plays may result.
To throw on second down is Newton. And Olsen over the middle. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. And Dixon has it. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Give him 3 on the play, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic? And make
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
That was the best read I've made all game. Knew it was going there.
You couldn't cover it.
No, it makes no sense. It's not like old Madden.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
It's up and good, and the lead now moves to 9-7. Well, not content with the first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds.
Damn it.
Unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. They come out here in the eye. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And Brate, the tight end's got it. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it's a 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
They'll come out in the pistol. Jameis to throw it. Over the middle to Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 43 yards. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes.
This is setting up to be a big scoring game.
I think we know each other a little too well. That's one of the points where it's like, we always know what we're doing. I know what you're doing. That last touchdown you scored, Olsen's like, I know it. I know it. And I've just completely whipped. Strike 3, you're out.
That last one you did, I'm like, yeah. Oh no. I'm like, really? Like, one guy just missed.
They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction.
You can't run in the Bucs. That's the one thing I love about them.
They are down on the scoreboard.
No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Oh, God.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And he finds him,
Man.
and it's Olsen. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Again, Newton. And to the tight end, Olsen, right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
He's going to float this, and he's got his receiver. That's Ginn for a Carolina touchdown. Ted Ginn, 36 yards. And the Panthers are once again going to retake the lead. And the lead is now 2. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll take it out of the side of the end zone, and they'll get it at the 25. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard? Oh, wide open, complete.
Wow, not over the line. Touche. That's an unreal pass. I'm not even mad. That's fucking incredible.
Agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That's where Winston fucking pisses me off. He loves a touchdown.
The target, and that'll bring up second down.
I saved great plays for a certain time. I thought you were gonna fucking think I was running. That's a perfect play.
A second down throw for Winston. And he comes back with one complete. A really nice pickup.
Hey, Bob's not here right now. He can take a message after the beep.
There they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
No, fuck you. Hey, I could call you a lot of nasty things, alright? Gremlin's not fair to me. Oh, fuck you, nigga. I don't care. Oh, no, you're just a gay. I'm only kidding, Jose. What's up?
The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
Oh, you bought it. Nice.
Second down, Winston. Flush to his right. And he'll slide down to
I do have it.
Contact. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up a third down. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here. Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Let's go!
Carolina getting set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
I said the roof's on fire. I said my roof's on fire. Please help me.
Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
So maintain times you hear today's NFL described as a
Jose.
space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why
I get
sometimes
it.
you swing it out
You
to
don't
your
believe me,
runner,
though.
get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now it's Newton. And Olsen over the middle. And they'll take him down at the
Hey, we'll play after this game, all right? Hey, stop fumbling around. Stop fumbling around, all right?
Because when Cam Newton and Greg Olsen hook up like
We'll play after this game, all right, brother?
That's one big reason why they're winning.
What makes Greg Olsen so tough to cover?
I think he really is a wide receiver in a tight end.
Oh, shit, no, I didn't.
With such great precision and some physical toughness, and he really fights and competes for the ball.
And then, of course, it helps to have Cam Newton throwing it to you. Trying for Brown, and
Yes.
it's intercepted. Picked up by Alteron Werner. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. So out come the Bucs now. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
On second down, Martin. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. And for Martin, a little underwhelming in his performance against San Diego. Got 17 carries, but 45 yards. Did have a touchdown, but only a second in the year.
I Space Jam on VHS.
Brandon, the top running backs in the NFL are like high-performance
I got
vehicles,
Space Jam on
aren't they?
VHS.
And Doug Martin had a setback, had the hamstring injury, still rounding into
Did you
form.
say, can one of you guys
They
get
actually need him to
see
channel
Space Jam
what
and I'll
Quiz
pay you back?
Rogers did for them earlier this year. Remember
That's
how they got
exactly what I thought you
100-yard
said.
games? For them to go as far as they want to make the playoffs and maybe even beyond, they'll need that Doug Martin back, the one who can give
Let's
them
go.
100-yard games on the ground. The days of knowing your assignment,
Yeah.
dropping to it, and calling it a day, that's over with. Because now,
All right, man.
when you drop into a zone, especially as a defensive back, you're seeing the play in front of you.
Yeah!
Guess what? Now it goes from zone to man coverage in many cases.
All right.
And on this particular
Yeah,
play,
just
able to see
message
the
me
play
your
in front
number.
of them, react to it, and knock the ball away.
Now, how about
You don't like
this?
what you just saw there,
Yeah,
if
thank
you
you.
like zone defense.
They go back to the air here after the INT. So a minute 56 to play in this first half. We'll come back to Tampa after this timeout. Second and 10, Newton again. And caught left side, Olsen. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Throwing on third down, Newton. A bullet throw, but incomplete. They were looking to get it to Kelvin Benjamin there. And it's fourth down. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Fielded at the 20. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Give them 11 on the game there. And that'll be good enough for a Tampa Bay first down. First down, Winston. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike second touchdown here in this first half. And the Buccaneers have once again taken the lead. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line.
That's the worst play call ever. A fake field goal holder run. I just wanted to see like how it works. Like why would anyone pick this?
And a fair catch signaled for and
then again, if I had Mike Vick there, I probably would have
onto
scored.
the field, here come the Panthers. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it
He's like the
without
best
letting
corner in the
panic
NFL.
creep
You don't
in
pick
and
that.
affect their play.
Yeah, with that completion, he's now north of 200
You
yards
can only
here
throw
in
to
the
the
first
outside
half.
or
Boy,
short.
a tough start for the
Go,
secondary
guys.
defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Back to throw, Newton. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Yeah, I do.
Again, Newton. He gets it to Brown. Good play. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
I don't know.
It's just their first, so they'll have two.
I like that
remaining
fucking
here
show that,
before we
like,
get to halftime.
makes fun of everyone.
So the
It's
offense
like
has it
Jackass,
first
but it's
and
not.
10. Newton on first down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the red zone now, Newton. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Here's Newton. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Are you kidding me?
Panthers.
Bobby, you're not even trying. It's so annoying. You're just throwing to him every time and double cover.
Fuck you. No, I'm not. I'm actually directing my passes the right way.
Ah, that made no sense why you threw it to him when I was right there. And he didn't pick it off.
Gano now to add the extra point.
I
Yeah,
hope so.
And
I
that
hope.
gives them a 3-point lead.
True. Bobby, he's right. I'm sorry.
He's right. Hey, Jose, I like you as a kid, but as a person, you're a fucking motherfucker, alright? As a Madden person, you're a motherfucker, alright? Oh, give me a break. Oh, you're a Christian now? Last time I checked, you were a fucking pot of Allah.
Offense now heading back out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively.
Hey, whoa.
Just how much they trust
Here
their
comes the
guys
street.
in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Jameis to throw it.
Whoa.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind
more
him,
of
so he's
those
still able to
and 8
complete the
seconds on
pass.
the
Even as
range.
he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
Second down, Winston. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
One man on the backfield, that's Martin. They go play action here on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
That's what?
Final play of the half.
Oh shit, I don't know, man.
Flushed out right. It's incomplete. Took a shot.
Hey, Mike, I'm going to take a piss.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Well, after this, because I can't pause it.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
No way. No. It'll be fun for no one.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now we're playing fake here on first down.
All right, Mike.
Shit.
Oh, my God.
Wow, really? You couldn't press fucking start? Man.
I just pressed that right now. I figured if you were really taking a piss, it's going to take more than 30 seconds. It's fair.
Fair enough. Whatever. I really was. But...
And I just threw the ball and overthrew him by 80 yards. He was wide open.
They've split their season series, and Atlanta holds the tiebreaker right now with a better divisional record. These races are going down to the wire.
On second down, Winston again.
Oh my God, Winston. What is with him? He just overthrew a wide open guy in the middle by, I would say, 80 yards.
That incompletion. On third down, Winston being chased out left. And now another one.
What the fuck is going on here?
And that'll bring up a 4th down.
So the defense forces a 3 and out, but they got some help along the way. They threw it on first down, and when they were unsuccessful, it became 2nd and long. Didn't get it again on another pass. Went 3rd and long, and they almost had to put it in the air. They may want to rethink some strategy going forward.
Here's Ginn. A nice job on the return there. 16 yards.
Oh, no.
Panthers will get it here as they take possession. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, Let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see what the offense gets done. Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Newton now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps.
Oh, yeah, true.
After that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot, but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Back to throw, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Greg Olsen, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory. 3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going. They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
There's just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Here's Martin, and he powers his way up past the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner, but where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And while there was no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity may have to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
Winston now. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Jameis to throw it. And break, the tight end's got it. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still, no yardage. Okay.
And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. And the gets there, and Winston goes down. Thomas Davis in there to drop him for a loss of 10, and it'll be 4th and long. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Fielded just inside the 20. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. Now a 1st down throw for Newton. And caught left side, Olsen. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think they were looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Newton. And the tight end, Olsen, right side. Touchdown, Carolina. Greg Olsen, 60 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions.
4 touchdown passes from.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And they're going to speed things up here.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first, it's good acting.
And he's going to be hit and driven into the turf. Charles Johnson in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Second down, sacked by the defense. What type of pressure will they bring here on third? We'll see. Third and long for Winston. He's got Evans. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 35. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up a first down.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. William Golston. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. To throw on second down is Newton. And Dixon over the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And now he's closing in on 450 yards passing.
That's an incredible number. I mean, you're talking about the best defenders in the world that you're trying to throw the ball against, and you're creating that type of a number. Fantastic job, fantastic performance. And he's going to have to ice up his arm afterwards, too.
Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be second down. Back now in Tampa. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. Offense in a good spot here, 2nd and 2. Newton gives off to Stewart. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Quan Alexander coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4. Second down now after the sack. On second down, here's Newton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On first down, Newton. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that one falls in.
Will do.
Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on to it second down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
And look at this. There he goes right side. Picked off by Alteron Werner. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house.
Well, it's a new game, Mike.
Pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, Gardner?
Damn it!
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that? Ampersand? I like it.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Carolina getting set to take the field. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. 23 yards on the play. Fresh set of downs here. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Stewart is the lone setback. Here's Newton now. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off here by Darryl Smith. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield.
I know you don't look
to the 49.
I know it.
No, I do look. I just throw really fast. No one's there. Fuck you. No one's there. So I'm fucking playing like...
They always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. It's a gain of 19 down to the 19, and it's a 1st down. So here, the men in charge are going to be looking at whether or not the receiver had possession of the ball as he went out of bounds.
And they have to make sure that the receiver got both feet down in bounds as well.
Offense still needing 10 yards, 2nd down. In motion, left Shepard. Now Jameis on set. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the pass recovered. Carolina getting set to take the field.
He is so bad. It's not fair.
Interception. Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that.
Well, I audibled the last second, so thank you, me.
Anyone else who plays defense in Madden?
No, well, I did it at the last second, all right?
Because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He's going to rifle one deep left side, and it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on third down. From the 50, Newton. Finding time. Trying to lay one up deep. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. Here's the Panthers punter now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Winston escaping the pressure right. And he's got room. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Give him 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a Tampa Bay first. He is tough to bring down, Jameis Winston. Yeah, Charles, I remember calling a baseball game of his. He played baseball at Florida State, too. And you saw his legs, tree trunks sprayed in to those baseball pants. I said, how could anybody bring this guy down?
And that's part of the beauty of his game, because he has that toughness, that thick body. He may not beat you sprinting, but he's real sharp with his mind, and he knows how to get away from people.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. 10 yards still left on second down. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that. When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there. It looks like, yes, it is 6 defensive backs on the field for Carolina.
They're going with a dime set. They come out here in the eye. They'll run it. Here's Martin. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
There's 4th and 1 again, the yard.
No, you didn't. It was 4th and, like, over 1.
Oh.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Aguayo's kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so now then, the field goal puts you back within 1 score, but I'd be surprised if this is not an onside kick coming up.
Yeah, you still got the 2 timeouts, but I think you're right. I think you roll the dice right here.
Carolina getting set to take the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Well, Carolina eating some clock on the ground there, and part of why they were the NFC champs last year, number 2 as a team in the running game.
They played their identity last year. Offensive line, they could move people in the run game. Jonathan Stewart running it. Of course, big Cam Newton could be a short yardage guy. And remember, their head coach, Ron Rivera, a defensive guy. They love to run the football.
Second down following the run. They keep it on the ground again to Stewart. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Third down now following the run. Now it's Newton. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And that'll hit and go out of bounds, so they'll start just outside their own 40-yard line. And now the Buccaneers offense gets set to head back onto the field. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. He'll look to throw. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Back to throw. And Brate, the tight end's got it. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
He's back to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
They'll look to throw. To the sideline, and that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. One receiver to the left is Evans. One last shot now for Winston. Evans has it left side. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. So what will they do? On the ground, through the air? Let's see. 2nd and 9. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Second down, 9 yards to go.
Check three. Single receiver. Hey, no island over there. Single receiver. Flip.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read and it's picked off. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were here coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which.
I think I'm officially done with this game. I really do think this game has passed me by. It is really benefits people who know 2 plays. It doesn't benefit people who really know how to play the game.
First off, I don't even do 2 plays. I've been doing every fucking play in the playbook.
Play.
No, I don't. I don't. Okay. I'm telling you right now, no, I don't.
Same fucking routes. You don't do any runs. You don't do any play actions. You don't do any hot routes.
Because you don't know how to stop it. You don't know how to stop it. Give me a break.
I do. And I can't. I cover you man to man. I know where you're throwing. I stand there.
Oh, man, you're just mad. Oh, yeah. I've heard it all.
Because I do it this weekly, week to week.
Yeah,
it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
What does video games come to?
Okay.
If the guy clearly is not that good, you make everything go his way.
I'm not going to lie. I think I got better.
I'm going to tell you right now. If anything, you got worse. That was really bad performance by you. I'm not going to lie. I don't know what was wrong with my team.
Yeah.
You were getting sacks, fumbles, fumble recoveries, interceptions. I didn't get anything.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
And all your interceptions were computer. Well, we're not computer, but like I was throwing it deep, Hail Mary. All my interceptions.
Oh my God, you're such a baby. You are a baby. You're being a baby right now.
I'm not being a baby.
You are being a baby. No, you are. Get out of here. You're acting like a Hillary supporter. Seriously, stop it.
A Hillary supporter?
Yeah, you.
You wouldn't even know about Trump if it wasn't for me.
It's not even that.
I told you about him.
Oh, give me a break. That's not even the point. I'm saying you're acting like one of her peoples. Give me a break. I played a great game. Fuck you.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No, you did not. Look at the stats.
Yeah, look at the stats. I threw for 4 picks, but I also threw for almost 500 yards and 4 touchdowns. Give me a break. Screw off.
You threw all underneath all game.
Yeah, stop it. All right?
I did stop it.
Don't give me a fucking, if you didn't do this, fuck you. You should have fucking stopped it, all right? That's one thing I don't bitch. That's one thing. It doesn't matter. That's one thing I don't bitch about.
You never blitzed once. You played deep zone the whole game.
You're a joke. You're a joke because I blitzed almost every fucking time and I couldn't get to you. I played a blitz fucking zone.
You knew it was wrong and you kept doing it, which is sad.
No, I knew it was right because I got the win. And now I knew you'd do this. Unbelievable. Out of all the people, I thought you would never do that.
Well,
I understand it's your game. I understand it's your game, and you're very good. And you're still better than me, obviously, but give me a break.
I know that. I don't need you to tell me that. I'm just saying you have a long way to go.
Oh, please. Oh, man.
That was really... If I ever played you again...
Let's go right now. Let's go right now. Same teams. Let's go. No, I do want to do it.
Alright.
If you're gonna call me out and say like you have fucking one...
I'm gonna call you out.
I mean, you already did call me out. I'm gonna say, as in.
That was pathetic. You either threw underneath or you threw outside routes.
Yeah.
So I'm changing
Stop
my
it.
defense. I'm not
Stop
gonna
it.
do 3-4. I am gonna stop it.
All right, then. If you stop it, then yes, Mike. I'm not saying I'm good. I'm just saying, like, don't tell me I didn't deserve to win. The fuck?
You didn't.
Mike, you picked the wrong defense. You think that Bill Belichick picked the wrong defense against the Jaguars or any other team? He would come out after he lost and be like, you know what? No, you didn't deserve to win. Like, give me a break. Please.
I'm not talking to the media.
Alright.
I'm not playing.
You're bigger than that. You're bigger than that.
I'm not.
You're very good, and the way you just discredited my win is very disappointing to me.
I'm discrediting it, and I want to prove I discredited it.
Oh, you can't discredit it because I already won. I already won. You can't discredit it. You can play again. You might win this time. It was a fucking one possession game, dude. Hello.
I don't.
Hello.
How I can know where you're passing? I stand there, and you completed it like 5 times.
More like 10 times.
You don't have, and then you throw passes where I know you're not looking. It's obvious because there's 4 guys there.
Mike, send me the thank you.
It's very frustrating.
The fact that you just said that to me is discrediting my win is fucking unbelievable.
I had to do it.
I can't believe that. That's so disrespectful. What color are you? I didn't look.
Solid. Well, the marks of a true competitor is someone that can do it twice.
Well, the way we go, who knows? We're going to be playing the best of 7 right now. I understand you're mad. That's like you coming in and beating me mad and NHL. I get it.
I've done that probably 100 times.
Yeah, but you haven't done it legitly.
That's like me coming
Hey,
in
there we go. There we go. I just did it. Relax. Stop being a fucking Matt Smith. Matt Smith Hillary supporter. Alright?
Okay.
You had a little bit too much to drink. Now you're being like, Fuck you. You win, you win. Brag all you want. You lose, fucking suck it up. Unless fucking like those glitches or something. Don't fucking bitch.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. In today's game, we have a matchup of 2 of the receivers from the 2013 draft class. Both have become stars in the NFL. It's Kelvin Benjamin going up against Mike Evans. So with kickoff approaching, let's send it over to our commentators here this afternoon.
If anything should tell, this game will be fucking awesome.
We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They come out here in the eye. Now a first carry for Jonathan Stewart. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Here's the lineup and a big boy in the backfield, Tolbert.
It's real easy to look at him and immediately picture a bowling ball scattering pins. That's exactly what Mike Tolbert does.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And a quick look at the Buccaneer defensive starters.
Vaughn Alexander is one of the exciting linebackers in the league. His forte, speed.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Gerald McCoy able to track him down for a loss of 13. And it'll bring up 4th down. Fielded just inside the 30. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And his first look is incomplete. Here's the offense, and highlighted as a guy who gave himself his own nickname, the Dugginator.
Brandon, you really can't nickname yourself, but if he keeps running at this level, he'll have plenty of good nicknames to choose from.
Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. He was trying to get it to Doug Martin, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Is what this game
And the starting defense here for the Panthers.
No, that's bullshit because I tried to fucking audible out. I knew what you were doing. Don't get me wrong. Mm-hmm.
The play fake to Sims. Now Winston. And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. Luke Kuechly.
I was blocking 5. You rushed 4.
Anything you can do, I can do.
And that'll lead to 4th down.
No. We're playing teams rules.
I know we are. I can still get an offsides call, no?
They're going to try for it on 4th. Winston stays out there. In motion, left Shepard. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep for the Panthers, Ted Ginn. This is taken at the 15. A great return there of 22 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Carolina getting set to take the field. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Now a first down throw for Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they'll
Sucks when a quarterback fumbles, huh? That happened to me last game 3 times.
There's nothing to challenge. All right, fair enough. I had no idea. Mike, it's on you. I was just trying to challenge. I can't challenge.
Maybe trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. They come up in an offset eye. They go play action here on first down. And Blake, the tight end's got it. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. And following that penalty, the offense really backed up now on third down. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. On third down, Winston. Eluding the pressure right. Room here to run. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
And Aguayo able to knock it through. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. So a good kick there, and they finish off the drive with 3.
And that should be the goal for an offense. Finish each drive with points. So that's a nice job there to come away with at least something.
And the Panthers coming out now. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over. Everything about that play was beautiful. A great corner route where the receiver worked the defensive back inside and then broke back to the outside to the corner. But how about the throw by the quarterback? Anticipation on the break from inside to outside. He threw the football. As the receiver turned around, the ball greeted him.
Newton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Carolina. Ted Ginn, 52 yards. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct.
It's a joke, right, Mike? It's a joke.
Oh, you threw to Ted Ginn.
No, it's a joke.
9 from the receivers.
You won't score another point the rest of the game.
Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept
All right, I like your boldness. I'm not going to lie.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Spinning past him, and he'll be out of bounds.
I'm not gonna lie, I like that. I thought you had nothing to say, and then you come on and say that. Now I don't even know if I'm gonna score. I can't even put a lip in my mouth.
Points out of the last drive, Charles.
You try, you may get lucky like you've been doing. So.
Most of them want it in with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive down with a kick.
That play used to always work, and that doesn't work anymore. They ended it.
Designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Winston with a give to Martin. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Tackle made by Thomas Davis.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
To throw is Winston. Over the middle to Evans. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're indeed going. It's Winston. He's got Evans. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45.
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
Jameis to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give him a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They'll throw again. Winston. It's caught. Humphreys. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Bucs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out. Here comes the D swarming to the line.
Let's go now. Mike 25. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Winston gives to the tailback, Martin. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Play clock all the way to 0. Didn't get the snap off. 5-yard penalty.
And you see the head coach writing that note on his play sheet right now. He's going to be addressing that with his staff. A sense of urgency, get to the line of scrimmage, snap the ball.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And that is incomplete. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
There's a forward pass to a receiver. I don't know.
Here's Brian Anger now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Panthers will take over at the 20-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. Newton to throw. Caught on the left side by Ginn. And he's brought down after a good gain. Give him 30 yards there.
The well-executed slant routes are based on timing, and that one was hit just right. Ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, right to the receiver. He catches it on the run, and you saw the end result. Big-time run after catch. They love those rack yards.
The play clock's running down. And now with the time of the play clock almost up, Ron Rivera's going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. from the 50, Newton. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
McCoy. Here, we're going to get a
oh, Mike, my control. Dude, honestly, whatever, it is what it is, but that fucking is gay. Obviously, I would have thrown it at a guy wide open.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Third and long, it's Newton. Man open left side is Brown. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And
I can't believe you're in quarter defense.
Very quickly to make that play.
Mike, I make the adjustments at the line. Please don't say that. Honestly, I play. I know. I make the adjustments.
I'm saying your formation was quarter, so that's a very good play to run on. And it just makes no sense. You have 3 defensive linemen.
Mike, I'm making the ultimate adjustments. What Madden lets me do.
2nd down, Winston. Over the middle to Evans. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the 1st. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on 1st down. On 1st and 10, Winston. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 19. And it'll give the Bucs a 1st down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And Brate, the tight end's got it. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Back to the ground, Martin. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. And we've arrived at the 2-minute warning here in half number 1. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
And the Panthers bring in their nickel set as they try to defend here on 3rd down.
5 defensive backs. And a first carry here for Charles Sims. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see 2 tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Play fake to Martin. Now Jameis. Rolling to his right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
A reverse is never called just to get 1 or 2 yards. It's often called to get a big, big play. The defense was having none of it on that one. They sniffed it out and stuffed it.
They'll try to throw now. Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Charles Johnson in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. And this seemingly endless drive continues. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. And Winston lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And how about this? 4th and long. And
Bobby, let's just play this half, right? I'm gonna try a new play here. I want to see if it works.
Winston to throw for it on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Carolina getting set to take the field. And with great field position here, chance for some points before the break.
That's prime real estate. Just have to decide how they want to try and take their shot to try and put those points on the board.
Have you ever played with Jameis Winston? What do you think I was doing?
Bottom left corner as he gets it to go.
Yeah, it's disgusting, right? He's the worst quarterback in the game.
A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep
I
kick,
played Bobby in 2 games, and he's fumbled, I think, 7 times.
Because of the length of the kick, able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
And he'll take it back to about the
Hey, Mike, you know what's a funny thing? This whole thing this time's been recording. We're going to be able to listen to this for a long time.
On EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the 3rd quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're
fucking
right there.
Stupid
just
idiot
not playing as well as we need
Winston.
to.
I fucking hate him.
and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Hey, guess what? You just made the list.
First and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion, or even worse, an interception.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Jameis to throw it. That's complete, middle of the field to Humphreys. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
Whenever you see a team deciding to throw the ball on 3rd and 1,
10-3 game, Mike. Thank you.
Player, my mindset is we've got them now, and that's why they dialed up the blitz and got after them.
But occasionally, you want to pass it on 3rd and 1. I mean, not a lot for sure, but sometimes just to keep the defense guessing.
Oh, no doubt. You want to break tendencies as you go along with a game because you don't want them to just say, oh, 3rd and 1, we know exactly what they're going to do. But in this situation,
I can't hear you playing the game.
As a running back, I want to know why
Bobby.
they need the football.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the
Bobby.
field for their first
Yo.
possession
I
of the
have
second
to go
half.
anyway.
They were able to get the ball back here, didn't struggle
Really?
to get points. Now they'll look to add to
I know.
that lead.
Why? Where do you have to go?
I told Clint, you know, they're at 8. It's already 8:30.
And turning the ball back over.
I lost track of time again.
And show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Well, Charles, a lot of discussion this year from us about MVP candidates, understandably so. What about guys who maybe would be in that MVP discussion if their team was performing?
No, go for it.
David Johnson, the running
Well,
back,
are you guys gonna go to the bars, or what's the deal?
How about Drew Brees tracking for another
I have no
season
idea.
of over 5,000 yards passing, and Luke Kuechly from Carolina.
Mind if I
Always in this
tag along,
discussion,
or?
with his injury that takes him out
Okay.
of it. But how about after he got hurt against New Orleans, the respect from everyone else in the league, the concern about his injury, that tells you about what they think of him.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many
Where you
teams
live,
in the
Jose?
league are emphasizing speed on defense at
Oh,
every
nice.
position. The tight
Well,
ends
Mike-
have created so many tough matchups now.
Massachusetts.
If you can't run with the tight
Yeah,
ends
me
as a
and Mike live in
linebacker,
Massachusetts.
this is going to be the result every time.
Hey, Mike, last drive.
They'll need to
Right.
get the play off quickly. On 1st and 10, Newton. Looking
There we
for
go.
and it's intercepted.
Last drive for me.
Brad McDougal.
Last drive. Here we go.
These guys are gonna take over at the 31-yard line. Now the
If I tie it, we
Buccaneer
tie.
offense
If I
set
don't,
to
you
take
win.
over again.
Yeah.
And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Then they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. A
Two
well-designed
offensive linemen
corner blitz
just
that
watched
gets him
those two
for a loss
cornerbacks.
of 8 yards.
Well, when defensive coordinators
Can you say I'm actually getting better though? Come on, like don't say I'm not getting good.
And that's exactly what they did there.
You're a better
The
team.
quarterback gets to him
That's
and
true.
drops him.
I thought played you, but
Now a 2nd down throw for Winston. Over the middle to Evans. A good pick up there of 20 yards. So an excellent throw and an excellent catch there.
Zone coverage, which means you just have to find the open areas in between defenders. That's exactly what happened on that play.
On 1st and 10, Winston drops it off to Martin. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. One man on the backfield, that's Martin. And he'll get it up the middle. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And now they're in the hurry-up. Play fake to Martin. Now Jameis. And Brate, the tight end's got it. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Is this intercepted? It is.
Yeah.
Intercepted.
Jameis Winston, thank you.
And a big turnover there as as his guys
All right, Bobby. I'll keep you posted. I'm gonna go shower. All right.
Set to take
All right.
the field.